Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about BIO-Placenta. The best way to do it is to go straight to the material given to us by the supplier of BIO-Placenta. This is a 28-page presentation by Maha Khem. It says here, BIO-Placenta contains 5 different growth factors, amino acid and vitamin. These growth factors are safely synthesized. This is the second page, which tells us that aging is caused by the loss of growth factors. When we are young, we have plenty of growth factors in our body. But as we age, the amount of growth factors decreases, and that causes aging. Page 3 is just a summary of the advantages. So it says that components of the BIO-Placenta are similar to the components in human placenta. It mentioned that the growth factors are synthesized, and there are critical studies to prove that the BIO-Placenta contains growth factors, and combination of those growth factors and the other essential factors actually have a synergic effect on the skin. This page compares the components in BIO-Placenta to those in a human placenta. These are the growth factors and these are the essential factors. So the components of the human placenta are listed here. And these are the effects of each of those components. Then, these are the components of the BIO-Placenta. So we can see that all the components are there except for TGF-beta, which has anti-wrinkling effect. But this effect is available in other places, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And there are also other minority parts. They have no effects anyway, so it doesn't matter if they're not there. So otherwise, BIO-Placenta contains all the key components of a human placenta. Page 5 of the report is about the manufacturing process of growth factors. So I won't go through all the details here, but basically it says that the components are safely originated from microbial fermentation. So this page is about proving that growth factors exist in the BIO-Placenta. So this is a chart showing a comparison between BIO-Placenta and something they call the product L, which is a commercial human placenta product in the market. And based on this chart, actually we can see that actually there seems to be more growth factors in BIO-Placenta compared to this product L. The next 2 pages here are to tell us about the synergic effect of the growth factors. So on this slide here, basically it is trying to tell us that if you don't have any of the growth factors, this is how wound recovery is going to be like. But if you have different growth factors combinations, then how the wound is being recovered by growing cells. We'll move on to the next page. So this next page talks about wound healing effect. And so it has a comparison of a control group. That means nothing, no BIO-Placenta is applied. And when BIO-Placenta of 0.01% is being applied and 0.1% is being applied. This is after 0 hours of application. This is 14 hours of application. This is after 19 hours of application. So we can see in the control group, yes, there are some cells starting to cover the wound, but that's minimal. With 0.1%, there's more coverage, and 0.1%, actually there's quite good coverage. So this does show that there is a correlation between the amount of BIO-Placenta and the wound recovery speed. This chart is to compare the stimulation of cell growth between a commercial human placenta product in the gray bars here and BIO-Placenta in the blue bars here. So it's telling us a couple of things. One is that BIO-Placenta does have higher growth rate than the other commercial product. And secondly, over here is saying that the concentration level of the placenta is also important to stimulation of cell growth. Similarly for collagen, this page is telling us that the concentration level of BIO-Placenta has an impact on the amount of collagen that is being synthesized. The next few pages are the results of a clinical study in Korea. So this picture is a summary of the parameters used in that clinical study. So I will not go through the details here except to note that at the bottom here that the study was performed by Korea Institute for Skin and Clinical Sciences. It is an independent organization, and the full report of this study is actually available on the internet, and I have another video that will go through this report in greater detail. Now this is interesting. This is the anti-wrinkle effect on crow's feet. Crow's feet here are those wrinkles that are at the corner of your eyes. So here are the before images and here are the after images. Isn't that impressive? So the summary here is that the wrinkles have been reduced by 13% in 2 weeks and 16% in 4 weeks. Next is a statistical chart, the same as the previous slide but in statistical form. So it's telling the same thing. So in 2 weeks, the wrinkle has been improved by 13% and in 4 weeks by 16%. Now, this is interesting. This is wrinkles below your eyes. The way they measure this is by drawing these green lines. You see the green lines here below the eyes? And then the red dots here actually are where the line intersects with wrinkles. And the number of dots here represent the number of wrinkles. So here there are 10 and there are 6 here. That's before. And then after a few weeks, they measure again. Okay, it has been reduced to 2 and 1. So the summary here is that wrinkles have been reduced by 38% in 2 weeks and 46% in 4 weeks. These are the statistical slides that show the same thing in the previous slide, so I shall not go through the details. Here again are some measures of anti-wrinkle effect. So in this analysis, they take photos of the crow feet and measure the length of the wrinkles. So in this before image here, the total length of wrinkle is 47 millimeters. And then in the after image, the total length is 21 millimeters. The conclusion is that this reduces wrinkles by 10% in 2 weeks and 21% in 4 weeks. This is the same result as in previous slide, so I won't go through the details. Similarly, analysis on skin elasticity has found that it is improved by 32% in 2 weeks and 47% in 4 weeks. This chart is on moisturizing effect. So it is found that skin moisturizing has been improved by 83% after just applying, 50% in 2 weeks, and 64% in 4 weeks. So the red color bars are just after just applied. But I won't give too much weight to that because when you just apply something, of course it has good effect. To me, the more important thing is to look at the longer term effect, which is actually pretty good here. So there you are. Those are some results from the clinical study. As I mentioned before, I will have another video to look at the full report itself. Now, in the next few slides are the functions of each of those growth factors. So I won't go through the details, I just scroll through them slowly for you. But safe to say that they all work in different ways to promote cell growth and skin repair. And as mentioned earlier, there are also vitamin and amino acid within the BIO-Placenta. So this is an analysis of the biological activities of the growth factors. So here you can see the 5 growth factors in combination, whereas here are the individual growth factors. The next slide here actually shows the same information. Finally, this is the last page. So here again is a definition of BIO-Placenta. These are the contents. These are the benefits and uses of it. anti-wrinkle, skin rejuvenation, elasticity enhancement, moisturizing, cell vitalization. It can be applied to skin, body, or used in hair care. And the recommended dosage is 3%. So that's the end of the report. So now you know what BIO-Placenta is. Every bottle of Filial Love moisturizer is guaranteed to contain more than 3% of BIO-Placenta. You can refer to the link on the screen to go to our website, or you can purchase it from Shopee. All the best. Goodbye.